Zoom is tripping, but we'll get started here in 1 second. Y'all, my bad. Yeah, I'm here. Happy 1 second. think we're ready to get started. Just give me 1 second before we do a little intro.
This is a certified hood classic.
Go. Gonna do a double screen. All right. We should be up and ready to go. I'm gonna drop that down right quick. Sakafet, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me out there? Mic check 1 2 0. I see you out there.
Oh, here we go with 0.
I see you out there, 0. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Double screen. All right.
Yep, they can hear you.
Excellent. Excellent. Drop that down. We ain't doing all that tonight. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's been an action-packed year. It's been an action-packed year.
Tell me about it.
Not action packed.
Man.
Chaotic.
Man, oh man. For my personal life, it's been interesting. I've had so what? Let's see. The channel started in August, and low key, I did just drop that down. So I started the channel in August last year, and my top 10 videos. I was looking at this earlier. My top 10 videos are the 3 I did, the 3-part series about Andrew Tate. I knew those would be hits. You're a Piece of Shit Part 2, the sisterhood, the one about the little girl that ran the car up against the wall. Then out of the blue, I guess I was doing something, and I'm going to continue doing something good. The cheek clapping series, the cheek clapping, all that with the video gaming. Looks like the insomnia streams. What's that?
I said, oh yeah, gaming.
Yeah. So I'm staying on with the gaming. I made some upgrades
for everything, man.
Yeah, I made some upgrades for Cat and Poncho. So
You need to help me set up my stuff so your sound is impeccable, okay? And the mic is weak. And I'm like, what he doing over there? What kind of computer he got?
He's a tech guy, Queen, so he'll get you right.
I know. You need to help me figure this shit out. Like this sound like Adobe surround sound on the YouTube.
I'm staying on with the game. Yep.
Get Queen up and running. She be playing Call of Duty.
No, I'm not playing no Call of Duty.
My haircut short, my intro, and then bronze and my interview, baby daddy interview, another social justice one, and then you and I, Queen.
Oh, we in the top 10?
We are top 10, 11, 12. We're in the top 13.
Oh, dang. I stepped my game up.
Twin made the cut just before you.
Who made the cut before me?
Bronze.
Oh,
we're going to have to go ahead and clip them tail feathers. We can't have that. Disrespectful.
Yeah. Then we had the Final Fantasy one, the other video gaming one, where they were raising hell about the video game because of slavery. Hey, Liz. Did I already say Liz? Yeah, Liz, how you doing? Happy New Year. Thank you for joining.
What up, man? Happy New Year.
Let's see. Yeah, and then baby daddy struggle, baby mama struggle. Raise the bar. That was one where I was just ranting. And then obsolescence, AI girlfriends. Let's see what else we got. Then we go into AI. AI, your feelings don't matter, calling out all the different sectors and emotions that people are out here flinging around. Cotofuegos. My Red Pill Rage. My Red Pill Rage one with me and my my cousin Toya. She and I talked about dating. So
Did I see that one?
I don't know. It's an audio only one. Audio only on the podcast side. So I did a good exploration of a lot of different questions. And my let's see, sticks and ropes relationships. That was a good one. That one had some pretty good production value. I liked the production value of that one. I was proud of that one. Let's see. Yep. Then we get into like the 40 view range and less, and that's just pretty much just stuff in the library that I'm building upon. But yeah, a lot of the audio only podcasts are out there. So the audio only podcasts are a special breed, and I've been reminded that that is what people are the most comfortable with. Let me get over there to it. So on the podcast side, what I did was I broke down, pause. There we go. So I broke down like interviews, but I did them in like a more of a sit down one-on-one at a table kind of thing where I went on site I actually, one of them was over the phone, but was over Zoom, but more of like an intimate kind of thing where I'm laying out, the interaction between me and a person, and I kind of structure it where we talk about, perspective on their life, where they're at, their profession. And then, we go into just like kind of like a gauntlet of a few questions that I have about life and exploring what they do within their career paths. And I started steering away from it with, let's see, which episode? I would say Rocinante. That one was more freeform. Me and my engineer buddy, we just sat around and just shot the shit. He's one of the great super geeks that I've known for decades. What else did I do here? My life is a dope ass hoodie. My homie from Cleveland, the first homie I ever had, basically my whole life. We grew up together. Let's see. And the Everything Bagel was my initial introduction to the podcast. I laid it out. I'm going to put all the facts on the table. I'm going to spill my guts of opinion. So prepare yourself. So those audio episodes are out there. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, Do What You Gotta Do. I didn't even talk about that one. Do What You Gotta Do, episode 5. That one. So I kind of ended the podcast only, the audio only series with a real gut puncher. The Do What You Gotta Do one is a real good one. If anybody likes geology or is curious about geology or dinosaurs and stuff like that, that's my homie. This is a geologist. And he's actually moving away. I'm going to try to lock him down again, see if I can't get him on skates, because he does play hockey, and do another discussion with him next year. Well, yeah, in a few hours here, next year, about help and helping people. And Queen, you might want to jump in on that one, because we're going to talk about, I kind of, right now, the way I'm kind of approaching it is help control. And that, of course, is when you put boundaries around it, how others respond. So is help control is kind of like the question I'm asking, but I'm not sure that's the title I'm going to run with. But, we'll talk once I get around there. But I would love to have you on there. I'm gonna have John on there. I got another buddy, Adam, on there. So I'm gonna have a pretty good panel. I'm gonna do a big one about religion next year too. So there's gonna be a lot of subjects, out there. Wait, Queen dropped down? Happy, you still there? Looks like.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, bet. All right. Yeah, it looks like Queen dropped down. I didn't see her in the comments or anything. But yeah, that's I'm gonna be doing one on. Oh, boop, she's back.
Sorry, I had got a phone call.
Oh no, that's fine. But yeah, that was the audio only podcast, and then that leads us to In-Poncho. He needs a new banner. I'm gonna fix his banner up. But I split things off. I think most people know that. Most of my audience does know that. But I split the fun stuff away from the podcast stuff, the more adult stuff, controversial stuff that makes everybody angsty and gets under everybody's fifis. So over here is where I'm gonna put the fun stuff. I already started gaming over here. Just a couple short videos. I need to do some shorts for this channel and start chopping up some content. You're gonna kick out of this, Queen. I was listening to The Purge in the background yesterday, and I was playing the new Lego game that just dropped.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that it had auto capture on my video card. So my card was just, I was just playing it. And every time I was going through, it was capturing like these little moments where like my little Lego dude did something awesome, like took out like 2-3 little bad guys. And it was like, just recorded elimination of 3 bad guys. And I'm like, what is this little thing this keeps telling me? So then I figured out it was recordings, but over top of the game on all these little Lego clips. I was like, oh, I'm going to clip all these little Lego things and make shorts. It was like The Purge. You can hear everybody in the back.
No, that's some funny. Yeah, put that up. Put that up. Yeah, put that up.
I'm gonna upload it to the Culture Invasion side, and I'm not gonna upload it to the Poncho side. Like y'all just ruin everything. Y'all can't give y'all niggas nothing.
It's too funny.
Like this face right here.
That's hilarious.
So let's see. We got all the Hyrule games. You'll find some Mass Effect games in there. I play a lot of stuff. Happy, you was getting on me about that. Man, don't you ever game police? Happy,
I got to.
Happy, it's the end of this year, buddy. You crossed my path and you just been stepping over lines. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Nothing, man. I want you to play that Metal Gear Rising so you can struggle.
You just want to see
Queen wants to see that
struggle.
Too. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my cheeks clapped in that, bro. It's gonna be bad.
Queen what?
Metal Gear.
Queen wants to see cultural struggle.
I want to see culture struggle. No, I don't. I want to see culture winning. Shit.
Happy's talking about he want to see me struggle in Metal Gear video game.
I want to see him play. I do enough struggling for everybody. Okay.
This one's about to whoop my butt, and this one's gonna whoop my tail. I remember it was difficult, and then when I got the hang of it, I didn't get the hang of it because I couldn't figure out how to. There's like these little. You can use your the Zenjutsu, the ninja sword. The way you can use your ninja sword, and you can like pause the screen and then chop the bad guy up into little tiny pieces. But if you do it right, you can chop off the arms of the guys who are the leaders. Like there'll be like a squad leader, and you can take out the whole squad. But when you get to the leader, you take his arm off, and you get extra data and all this other stuff. And man, I could never master that part of it, but we gonna see. We gonna see. It's gonna be a good playthrough. That's gonna be over here on Poncho, on Captain Poncho's side.
You playing Metal Gear now?
No, I got it installed. I got it installed yesterday when we were talking about it.
Oh.
You wanna maybe we'll check it out. I'm still like working some bugs out, working bugs out all year long. Next year is going to be a whole lot better though, because I got StreamYard. I'm going to switch over to start all my streams from StreamYard. It'll immediately pick up OBS and start throwing OBS up on the screen, and I'll be fine, because then I'll, everything else will just come from a mix of the two. I still have all my animations and everything in OBS and like, what I'm comfortable with. So it'll be a lot easier. And then Cat and Poncho was driving me crazy. So I got a video capture card, and a slower rig. It's just a little bit slower that I'm using for Cat and Poncho for a while. We'll see how it works. I mean, it was a Band-Aid fix. It was cheap. If I need to, I can always invest in a bigger rig for streaming and for AI stuff, because this is my file server. I mean, it's like a file server and serving multiple purposes here. So yeah, I think 2024 is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Maybe we'll run a tech test a little bit later on. Happy, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
That's
happened?
What's that, Queen?
What's your memorable moments?
I can't hear you.
I said, what is your memorable moments for the year?
Personally, or on the YouTube?
On the YouTube, of course.
On the YouTube, my most memorable moment. Actually, starting Cat and Poncho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
being
easiest
inspired.
answer.
I'm sorry, Happy, what'd you say?
I said that was the easiest answer you could have went up with.
You know what? And I was thinking like going back, I was kind of like scrolling, and I was just kind of like buffering, looking at like, what's on the main culture invasion side, and like what I've put out there. But I think like, okay, so you know what? The first memorable thing was like making my mind up, yo. Like making my mind up. Like saying to myself, just settle on a platform for now. Like your colors, the way you organize everything, how you start a show, like just settle. Like, and then figure out your footing, and then add all your fancy stuff on top. And then do that, if you want to, per episode. But just find your footing. And that was like the first thing where I was like, all right, let me stop with the ADD, running around, trying to this or that. What about this? Ooh, that's cool. Oh, let me do this show. Let me do, like, stop the cap, take a pause, take a deep breath. So that was like the first, that was one thing. That was like growth, right? And I was going to talk about that too. That was like a growth piece. It's like, find your footing, figure out what you want to do, and then get better at it, right? Like Bronze and I were talking about getting back into music, and every time I go I go to start getting back into music, I get back out of it. Something, I always hit an obstacle, if it's writer's block or an artistic obstacle. And so it's a matter of getting good, taking a pause, taking a deep breath, getting good at what it is I'm doing off of a solid platform, and then studying each one of the little pieces that I want to bring to it to make it special, like a little bit better animations and little graphics and borders, whatever, and background music, or like if I'm going to make my own background music so I don't get copyright strikes, so all the developing my own art and my own podcast and, my own content, right? That's what we all should be doing as content creators, and not just putting human phlegm and bile out on the streets out here. But That would be the first. That would be the biggest one. Is like realizing how the workflow needs to go and how because it was almost like a light bulb went off. It was one of those moments where I was like, this is going to be fun. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this journey now. And then after that, it was just like, okay, I'm having fun. This is great. But oh shit, I'm liking the fact that I like the gaming side of stuff too. And I had friends who were like, hey man, let's go to a hockey game. Let's go do this. You know, you can film me practicing. I'm like, wait a minute. Everybody's got all these hobbies and I'm around all these people that are of the world, that do stuff outside, that touch grass. We do stuff, you know, we have hobbies. I have a embarrassingly large toy collection I need to go through, and I'm going to be in the toy sector and talking to people about Nerf, probably Star Wars toys. I might even start doing some of the hobby shows and hopping around, and I don't know, maybe getting a booth one day. But I got a lot of stuff. It might end up being like an eBay store or working with private buyers, but I got a lot of stuff from my childhood that I just need to offload. I'm gonna keep a few select pieces for myself, of course, but the rest of it just needs to go. And I think it needs to go quick so that it doesn't. I don't want it to rot. Plastic doesn't hold up forever. And these toys, you know what I'm saying, they're toys, so they tend to like destroy themselves after so many years. But yeah, with Cat and Poncho, all the hobby stuff is going over there. And I was like, yo, this is the solution. Split your channel up. Show that you do more than just sit on YouTube like some sector creators do and are one-trick ponies. Like, how hard, you know, it's not difficult. How hard is it to show different facets of who you are as a well-developed, evolved human being? So, yeah.
That's good. That's what YouTube for.
Exactly. It should be. You always hear people say otherwise, but there'll always be ignorance in every crowd.
I mean, I have fun over here, despite all these crazy people.
But yes, exactly. And you have your business set up accordingly. You have your spiritual channel, you have your exercise channel, you have your networking and whatever channel.
Yeah, my social channel, because that's what I be doing, socializing. Because I be at work all day.
Socializing
with these crazy people. These people is insane.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's funny and fun to watch. Other times, not so much.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, I'm an advocate for locking somebody's ass up, okay? Like, they did what? Oh, you should go to the police. I'm that person. What? Yeah, you should go prosecute them.
Yeah, when it comes to people threatening one another and exposing one another, doxing, yeah, that ain't right. And I don't tolerate nothing that has to do with kids. You know, you can be on that talking about baby mama this, baby mama that, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do because y'all adults. But once you start talking about children or referring to children or insulting children, then I got a problem with you. Especially like on the purge setting. That's why, well, I don't know, you know, that's why I threw that first $50 out there in the beginning. Just to.
I just gave $10 and I made an appearance, you know, so that was my support.
Mm-hmm. I did that to make a statement, put my name out there first of all, but then secondly to put my name out there as mod first of all, but then secondly to make that statement that yeah, I'm not tolerating it. I don't care who you are. I'll step back up and start kicking people out. Don't say shit about no kids. Yeah. Somebody named Patricia and you God or you something God something were going at it, and then they started bringing kids in on it. And I was in the comments going crazy, like, stop talking about fucking kids. Like, why are you talking about kids? And I lost it. And that was right at the beginning of the purge when part 1 split and there was like a tech issue, and then he went to part 2.
Yeah, they got porn mode.
Yep.
The only issue is it's under one rule, no doxing. It's on the rule.
Yep.
They drag children, dead people.
Yeah, and I don't know if he might have been distracted or what, but it didn't matter. It because later when he was dragging, I forget who it was an older cat to be on there all the time. He was dragging some chick, and he mentioned something about, I don't know, everybody got on, maybe it was like a prison record or something. Started talking about her prison record or something, and she doxed herself and said, yeah, it's under blah, blah, blah. And he was like, that's right, it's under your name, under such and such, and over there. I was like, God dang it, why are we doing this? And then Auntie was like, bro, I got to kick you out. You got to go.
Yep, no doxing.
It was one of the old timers. But yeah.
Maybe it was ZX. I don't know. I ain't seen him over there.
Yeah, it's one of the old timers. But it got kind of stale after a while. It's an event. It's a thing. It's fun.
Sometimes.
Well, I think that's about as involved as I get in like the squabble beef arena, and I don't have squabble or beef with nobody. So being a troll and being able to sit back and just kind of troll from the audience is a great outlet.
Exactly.
Well, he's like, put an address on it. What? No. I wish I would dignify any of these slut buckets by saying their name. Fuck you mean?
Right.
Talking about it. I got up here to let them know if they needed me to show up so they can come up here and say it with their chest because they can't click my link. Welcome to the purge, bitches. Come up here and send your soul.
Right.
Sanchez, she needed you on there.
No. Well, for the attention.
I didn't need her on there. If I wanted to get up there and drag, but see, I can drag you on my own channel. I don't need the purge. Okay? Because if you get on my nerves, I have my own channel to address you. The thing about it is, that ain't what my channel about.
Right.
Therefore, when I address you, I'm going to address you to entertain my audience, not to help you get no clout. So the only way they can get clout is to run my name. And when they run my name, my subscriber count go up and they subscriber count stay what it is.
Don't you love that though? Like the more you talk about me, the more my views go up. That's what's up. Keep my name in your mouth.
Look, when you trying to, I'm actually trying to do something with this YouTube stuff.
Right.
And so, fans come with the territory. So, and when they run my we need to learn now how to deal with the fans. I don't address them.
Right.
That girl been over there running my name for months. I ain't said nothing to or about her. The only time I hear something is when somebody bring it to me. And that's how I know people is addicted to drama, because I'm like, I don't care if that lady said, she saw me stick my whole head up my own butthole. I don't care. I don't care. She is a fan doing what fans do. Let her do what she doing, because every time she run my name, I get new subscribers. Let her do what she do. When they come over here and go through my channel and see it's substance over here, it's creativity over here. Because all them people went over there. All them folks went over there and got on their microphones and started screaming and hollering.
Mm-hmm.
When I went, I had a mask on and I created an avatar to make. So when I was cammed up with my mask on, I started talking and I said, I want to take my mask off. So let me go and turn my camera off. And when I turned my camera off, there was an avatar with the mask in the background said purge. So I'm a content creator. You know what I'm talking about? I came to support the purge. I fit the aesthetic. Like, if you won't smoke with me, then step your content creation game up,
Right.
baby.
Right.
You can't do it.
The hell, I'm like, y'all trying to fight me like we in the ghetto, baby. I don't live in the ghetto. I'm sorry.
They want you to go back, thank you.
Look, I know, you know what I'm saying. I present like I'm a hood person, but no, I'm not. I'm not a hood person. I just know how to conduct myself around these hood people. That's all that is. Like, y'all better leave me alone. I ain't it. But I don't even think the creator appreciated it. I don't think he understood the artistry and what I presented. Because I really think they just be there for the. See, yeah. And see, done got mad now.
Oh, he talking now?
Yeah, he's upset.
He was upset a couple times.
He done put everybody off the panel. I mean, did you see the dude that was trying to tell him how he's supposed to run?
Oh, I seen two dudes do that.
Oh God.
Oh God, yeah. I seen two dudes do that.
Like, you don't run your panel this way. I don't like how the show is. It's lame. And then he's like, well, who the fuck are you to tell me how lame the show is? That's all you came for?
Yeah, and who should be getting wrenches and who shouldn't be getting timed out.
He got chaos going on over there, man.
Now, ain't nobody supposed to be timing nobody out. What's the hope?
Nope.
Y'all too loud. That's the point of taking the riches. The people that's supposed to have riches is supposed to be people that's pretty neutral.
Right. Absolutely.
So I don't know what the time out supposed to be.
That's why I kept my wrench.
He was up there crying a lot. I was like, cause I left, I would go in and out. I came back. I'm like, who is this on the panel doing all this crying? Talking about a wrench. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
There was a whole lot of that going on.
Give me a wrench. This is the purge. Shut up.
All about a damn wrench. My God. In a life.
Yes. It's about to end in an hour or so anyway, isn't it?
7, 8, 9, 10. We got about 2 more hours.
Something, or 11. Maybe 11, I'm sorry. But yeah.
Go that side. Foolishness.
So let's see what else this year. Humility.
Humility?
A little bit of humility. I had to learn a little bit of that and understanding the two sides of it. That not only how I view myself, but how I view others, and that everyone's not necessarily going to be on the same drummer's beat. So how I tread with my thought process and words, I have to be mindful of. And also be mindful of it, mention that I'm mindful of it, but still say, I don't give a fuck. And see, that's being self-aware.
Man. Self-awareness is hard for some of these people.
Right? Right? It's like, I realize I'm being a dick. I understand it. I get it. I understand how they're feeling. I've processed the emotions, and yeah. So, let's
But
see.
self-awareness is hard and scary because self-awareness means that you have to accept and own your own flaws.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the first person you have to apologize to and come to grips with before you even are healed to talk to the rest of the world about how you fucked up. You got to talk to yourself first.
Yeah.
You have to process it within yourself first, and you have to be comfortable and look yourself in the mirror in the eyes first and know that you're ready to move forward. But a lot of people don't do that. You know, a lot of people can't even look themselves in the eyes in the mirror actually and say they love themselves. Like, just, you know, like, do you like do you even look at yourself in the mirror? Like, people don't, but you know, we see that though, right? We see people who don't groom, who don't get their hair cut or cut their hair, who don't. So then I was on YouTube, man, and this one chick jumped on my panel, started talking all this shit about perspective and and you have to understand everyone's personal journey, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and then
What about anybody's personal journey?
and then
Like,
she trolled me, and then made me feel bad, and then I was like, she right though, she's right. So maintaining perspective was the lesson taught by Miss Queen this year.
Oh, that was me?
That was you.
Oh, look at that. I be trying, you know. It ain't easy. I tell you that.
Yeah. And it was just a little nudge. All you had to do was just nudge me. Like, hey, yo, you got to think of it. I'm like, oh shit, she's right. She's right. Let's see.
That was her trolling.
Well, so she trolled me later. Like we were talking about something. It was like a decision I had made in a relationship or something, and I was stuck around for too long. And she's like, well, what the hell was you doing?
I ain't gonna eat bullshit. I do troll, but I be trolling with the truth.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm not gonna bullshit shit. I ain't gonna lie on you. I will. Okay, I'm gonna say I will make fun of your pain. Okay, there might be some a bully thing. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm meditating on that. When I go into prayer this evening, I'm gonna be like, am I bullying people when I do this? Because you know, a couple people told me I hurt their feelings. You know, like,
Yeah, Coach, that's like I love you to death, but I will roast your ass if you make the wrong decisions.
right.
I told you so person.
Yo,
Okay.
twin. What's up, twin?
Like Brunsburg. Okay, so Brunsburg is the reason that I'm gonna meditate on that this evening because so my husband had hurt his back, right?
Oof.
And I thought he was lying. So every time he got up and was walking around like an old man, I was like, you ain't as spry as you used to be, is you, with your old age?
Oh. You're a bully.
And he looked at me and he was like, what's wrong with you? I said, what you talking about? I said, you walking around here. He said, I told you my back hurt. I say, are you serious? He said, yeah. I said, oh, okay, my bad. And so when Brunsburg had his cold and I was saying what, and he was like, no, Mrs. Queen, you really hurt my feelings. I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to sit back and think about it.
Why'd you roast your husband like that?
That's what I'm.
Because I didn't think he was serious. I thought he was playing with me. And
Yo.
then he was like, I know, it's bad. It's bad.
Yo,
So I'm
poor
on,
Mr. Sunburst.
I know. So y'all pray for me because God is not through with me.
Mr. Sunburst, Mr. Sunbeam.
You know what? You know what your husband gonna say? He gonna say no dinner dates. He's like, I'm not taking you out to dinner at
Oh,
home.
that's messed up. You need to get him one of them salon paws patches and help your boy out.
He said, he said, you don't take care of me when I'm sick no more. You just laugh at my pain.
Talking about the city of the godless, did it?
I was like, my bad. I thought I ain't think you was serious. Cause look, when I be sick, I be sick. I would not switch the move. I ain't finna do nothing. So, it didn't present like illness to me. So I was like, oh, we gonna troll this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't troll this no more. Maybe I should.
All that pain and suffering you put him through.
Bro, I'm making it worse. He over there suffering. I'm over here
That's
laughing
so
at it.
horrible. That poor man.
Horrible. Horrible. I'm like,
You have to turn
oh
off troll.
man.
You have to leave work at work. You can't bring work home.
Right.
But it's kind of, it's no excuse. I was wrong, okay? But like he was trolling me before I ever even thought or knew what trolling was. So like now I just think most of the time he trolling me. So but now I know I have to be more mindful because he might not be trolling.
Oh God, that's great. Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
I have to kind of like temper my troll a little bit because sometimes I go in the real world and I be trolling people in real life like, "Hey, you know what, I shouldn't do that."
Yeah, I'll troll you in real life too. Like,
Yeah, it gets bad sometimes.
well, trolling is my default from acting a fool. You know,
And I can't stand bossy people, and there's a series of bossy people in my family, and I just troll the shit out of them, and I don't care.
right. I think, trolling is a better response than me cussing you out.
Absolutely. And it also lightens the mood for me, so I don't have to.
Right. Because you know how like some people they like be hell bent either on misunderstanding you or not listening to
Yes,
you.
yes.
And it's like, what exactly do you want to do? So I'm like, you know what? We just gonna troll at this point because clearly, you don't
Clearly,
want to end this conversation and leave me alone. So I
yes,
got to get some type of joy out of this.
yes, exactly. Oh God, it gets just like that. Absolutely, exactly like that. This holiday season was like that. Oh shit. Um,
This is be fun. I
yeah.
forgot
That
to get some chicken, bro.
you said what?
I forgot to get chicken, bro.
Grab some bouillon cubes and put them in some water in the microwave.
We're gonna go to the grocery store get some chicken, bro.
What's it for?
For my gumbo greens.
Oh, I mean you can still do bouillon the same way.
Sometimes I use both. It just depends on how deep the flavor is.
Yeah, true that.
See, I already got my trifecta with them. Got my veggies.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
yep.
And then,
You got celery in there too, right?
yep.
Cool. Yeah, I think
And
I might do some cooking streams, but I'm not sure if I want them on here or I want them on the other channel.
I can't wait till this get done. This my crab and crawfish bread.
Oh, is that a bake?
It's a piece of French bread, and I made some crab and crawfish mix.
Yes.
I put it on top of the bread and put some Parmesan on top of it. And I'm gonna bake this. It's some cornbread.
Yep.
I'm gonna put that hopping done on. Midnight, we're gonna have our black eyed peas, our greens, our cornbread, and that crawfish bread. Now they probably ain't gonna eat the crawfish bread, but I'm gonna eat it.
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna,
crawfish, that looks delicious.
man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I did. So I did ribs in the crock pot, and then I put the kraut in, and I got beans, and I didn't make any cornbread. I just didn't. Meh.
Start making cornbread.
It's just me. I was like, I don't know. Maybe we should have made little cornbread cakes, little cornbread.
Make some muffins.
Either muffins. I should have made some little. I should have just made a little bit of muffins, or I should have made some pancake, like in the pan.
Yeah, the whole cakes.
Yeah, flat ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the best kind in my opinion.
You know what? Those are the kind my grandfather used to make.
I remember I made them on my channel.
Yep.
Boy, they was on that cornbread.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's some old Southern cooking right there. Ain't y'all some Southern Negroes?
Yo, so yeah, it should be regular. Why aren't you doing it?
I'll be like, y'all tripping.
Right. Yeah, my mother's parents were super southern, West Virginia and Kentucky.
Yeah.
And he was the son of a coal miner. Mother was native, Eidos. Or not Eidos. What are the other ones?
Eidos, LBA. I don't know. They got so many damn names.
FBA's, the foundation, the ones that were here before that were all, yeah.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know.
She was one of them. I think grandma was Eidos. Definitely. Yeah, grandma's people were all slaved up. And then the good white people around the area all started intermixing with them and stuff. And that's who like her daddy was and this, that, and the other. So on my mom's side. And then that's all. Yeah, that's the southern side. But what's funny is, you know what? What kills me is, even though it's different cultures, different parts of the world, blah, blah, blah. If you eating poor folks' food, you eating poor folks' food. It doesn't matter what country. You're still going to have like some kind of greens, some kind of bread, some kind of leftover meat, some kind of, and it's just, it is what it is from like that, from a heritage perspective. Because all that heritage came through there and then came up to the Americas, whatever, so.
Yeah, it don't matter what culture, like them Hawaiians.
Mm-hmm.
They be eating that loco moco. That's a meat patty with some rice.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's all it is. And it's delicious.
It's the bomb. This some brown gravy. It's a lot of these people food I be eating. I'm like, this is Negro food.
Right.
That ain't food to me.
Right. That's funny you said that. That is funny you said that. But food is so it's just funny, right? And you've traveled around the world. You know what's up.
Yeah, I eat a lot of different people's food too. I'm not shy. I cook people different people's food and all that stuff. That's why I be like, y'all better stop playing with me. We ain't the same.
Exactly.
We is not the same. I'm actually educated in culture. They got home training.
Facts.
I don't want my ancestors rolling around in their grave talking about what the hell this girl down there doing. No, I don't need them doing that.
Right. Generational curses. Let me tell you something I realized this year. There are probably two major generational curses in my family. One is reckless abandon, and one is ignorance, either through poverty or choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I've broken both of those. And, I think those are the most prominent, and I've definitely broken both of those. I'm probably one of the overly cautious members of our family to a great degree.
Uh-huh.
and do not operate under willful ignorance and reckless abandon. And then on the just on the unknowing side, it's, you know, like I said, either by choice or by poverty. um I was always a precocious, curious ass kid, and I just, you know, I latched on to everything, and I if I could do it, if I could leave the house and run to the library on my skateboard or bicycle, I was going.
Yeah.
I was at the library. I was all up in the library. And, you know, that just became, that was just who I was. I was always on the computer from the time I was 8 years old on, like learning about the computers and how the modem works, and back before internet was even internet.
And, the library is lit.
Hell yeah, it is. Especially the old downtown libraries. They're absolutely beautiful in most cities. And the museums too that are built around them are absolutely gorgeous.
I think people forget how much resources at the library.
Yep. Yep.
Like, it's so much information in the library. I did that this year on my channel too. I took everybody to the library. Let's go. We listened to this man talk about his book.
Yeah. Yep. Used to go to the children's readings when I was a kid. Then I think I did like part of a latchkey program where you go to the library after you get out of school. And I think that program, actually, I know my buddy that did the My Life is a Dope Ass Hoodie podcast. He retired from the libraries in Cleveland, the library system. And he mentioned right after COVID how devastated he was that they were getting rid of the latchkey program, because he saw so many kids come through there that needed it. And this was inner city, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of inner city and children, an opportunity has presented itself, and I'm going to put it like this because I'm not going to put too much of my energy out into the universe yet, but in the spirit of Dr. Umar Johnson and the scope of the biggest project that he's mentioned out of his retarded lips. So in the spirit of that, I may have a golden path forward, and I may actually put a challenge out to him that I will actually have mine done within the next 2 to 3 years. I will be up and operating. Like it's like a golden ticket type thing where like some friends came together and we were just like, wait, why don't we just do this? We're a bunch of fucking nerds.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it at that, because like I said, I don't want to speak too much on to the universe and absolve myself of the energy that I need.
Right.
But yeah, you know, and he is the worst image of an individual that I would want to ever point to or refer to in my journey in life. But all that posturing and all that loudmouth rhetoric, whereas I can have a few business meetings and literally have wheels turning to accomplish something similar. Pastor, what's good?
Oh,
Thanks for
Pastor in the
stopping
business.
by. Passed out there in the chat.
What up, Pastor? $40. Taking a break from the purge.
I was just gonna say that he's taking taking an intermission from the purge.
Last time I looked in there, they was over there wailing.
Yeah.
Fatty showed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was over there trolling some woman.
Ah, there he is. I see him. Yep.
Fatty's weird.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's only been around a year and what? Year and a half, right? He's only been around as long as I have. Actually, he's been around longer than I've been live, but blew up around the same time that I've had my channel. And because I was watching him and watching him and watching him, and he would pop up and troll and troll and troll. And then all of a sudden he just blew up.
You blew up from harassing JP.
Oh, Daryl?
Daryl Long?
Yeah, he got roasted him.
Bro, that's, man, look. Do you know why NT roasted?
Well, I don't know the history, but I do see what he did this week.
Man, let me tell you what happened.
I see where he copy pasted his show.
No, it wasn't it.
Okay, go cook.
And they got the arguing, and you know, Daryl Long take the women's side for the sake of content, I believe. But he was taking the women's side against Auntie, and him and Auntie get into it and start having words. He told Auntie he'll beat him over and screw him like a bitch. And then he told Auntie, can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Yep, we're good. My bad. I was muted. And I was laughing. Can you hear me? Happy?
So,
okay, Happy, you hear me, right?
yeah.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, so Daryl Long, Auntie and Daryl Long got into it on a panel, and Daryl told Auntie that he'll bend him over and elk him like a bee. And
Oh my God, no.
That's gross.
Yo, he didn't stop there. He kept saying it, and then he told him he'll lick his booty hole.
No, Sanchez, you're making this up.
We don't do that here.
Now, let's go back a little further. Why would Daryl do this? Because Daryl got into it with Tima Miroshnichenko. And Daryl told, and when he was roasting Tummy, he did this little Vogue dance. And I mean, it was hilarious when he did it, but Tummy takes the Vogue and he spun the narrative that, you know, Daryl was part of the Rainbow Key. So,
Making this up.
since they running the narrative that he gave, Daryl just leaned all the way into it, and he told Auntie he'll leave his booty hole. So, and then Auntie was trying to argue with him, and then he finally said, "Screw it," and he got off the panel, and then he started going around paying to knock Daryl off of people's channel.
Wow.
So anywhere Daryl went for the rest of that week, Auntie would pay them to get him down. And then they went over there and bullied Nightish not to let Daryl on the panel. They ain't even give Nightish no money. They just bullied his ass. I ain't got to pay you. I was like, how y'all just gonna tell this man who he can and can't have on his channel? Man, that's just crazy. That shit is insane. But yeah, that's why NC is all up in arms about Daryl Long, because Daryl treated his ass. Baby, that was some funny stuff that I said, boy, and everybody was mad. And I was like, I'm not mad at Daryl because he ain't doing nothing but the same thing that they do. You know, he just playing the game from a different angle, but he doing the same nonsense. So,
Lord of mercy.
who mad? Baby, that's the man. Look, you have to see it. If I can find them links, I'll show them to you. Because, man, let me see. I ain't laughed so hard at something on YouTube ever. Because it is sheer ridiculousness. Just like, it don't get no more ridiculous than that. I said, no. And then what made it even more funny was Auntie was trying to argue with him when he said it, because I was like, couldn't have been me, bro. Couldn't have been me. Because once he said that to me, man, we ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Right.
You know, the show is over.
It's
You
done.
won.
I'm gone.
We don't. His pride, we let him let it go, baby. He was out. He said, "I ain't nowhere in the world." I would have said nothing else to him. Sir, that's a whole violation right there.
We just my whole ear hole didn't want that.
Right. Then we done. Don't even worry about it. You won. You can tell everybody you won too. I don't even care. Just Oh boy.
Oh man, that's a whole verbal offense.
Bro, that was some entertaining nonsense. Do you hear me? Oh my gosh. I swear, I don't think I've ever laughed at anything so hard in my life.
Oh man.
I was in tears.
On top of nonsense, on top of bullshit and gay shit. That's great.
You know, everybody be like, y'all be saying homo stuff because it's kind of ridiculous. You know, no shade to the, the alphabet folks, but
Right.
I mean, if you're heterosexual, then the gay stuff it's ridiculous from my perspective. So if you're gonna insult somebody, you're gonna insult them on the most ridiculous thing. So there you go. I just be like, But when he tried to argue back with him, oh man, oh boy, that just sent me into tears.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's what's going on with that.
I don't know what to feel right now, other than laughter.
Just, I say feel entertained. That's what I say. Because clearly that's what they want. They just want to see this is entertainment, because there is no way. You tell me something like that, you won. I'm sorry. We ain't got nothing else to talk about.
There we go. I put some fireworks up. They got the fireworks going all around the world. All around the world, the same song.
These some interesting candy bars they got up in here.
Candy bars.
What are some of the candy bars? Candy bars. How you doing?
You.
Huh? I mean, it's very scarce. It's very scarce. And some black folks in the grocery store, they looked at me talking, I don't see no black people out here. Yeah, we very scarce out here, okay?
That's funny.
About once a year, every time I come to this grocery store, and it's usually around this time of the year, is a random black person. I remember the last time I came, the dude came down here to get some bacon. He came from Seattle, I was walking out
Wait, it's the random bacon man?
Yeah, bacon dude.
Go on. I'm sorry. Go on.
So I don't know if it's a meat farm. I guess that this store sources they meat from.
Okay.
And so he say he drives down here from Seattle to get the bacon. And so when he was coming in the store to get the bacon, I was coming out of the store from buying my groceries, and he saw me. He said, "They got black people out here." I was like, "Yeah, I'm here." I mean,
is he black too?
yeah, but my daughter is the only black child in her class.
Damn.
When I say class, I mean class of whatever year she's graduating.
That's exactly what I thought you meant.
Yes. So it's not too many of us here, but their reactions is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
They got black people here. Yep. Here I am. Here. Talk about culture shock. Huh.
So wait. Was he black or white?
He was black.
Oh, well shit. Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You don't see it ain't too many black people here. I think it's like a total of 14 black people in the town.
Maybe I better put up
So,
a teeny tiny fair use so nobody comes looking for me.
oh Lord.
Because they got, you know how they be out here in the YouTube streets. Teeny tiny fair use for teeny tiny fireworks, yo.
Let me see.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's New Year's.
I'm here for taking it. Hey, do I need anything else at this store? Because I don't want to come back. Ooh, I want some alcohol because I kind of want to make some tinctures for the
So
new year.
I got moonshine. When the ball about to drop, I'm gonna pour me a glass.
Oh yeah, we'll see you Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday. Once you drink that, you done.
It's smooth.
Smooth knock your ass out.
It's smooth. You know what's funny? Even though I mean, I don't think it's really, I think it's all in your mind and how you take care of yourself. And the health journey this year was bonkers, yo. 40 pounds
Yeah, let's talk
lighter.
about it.
40 pounds lighter. I'm not ripped, but I'm toned. Yo, I feel good. I feel
What the hell was you doing? Because I'm still fat.
I feel good. Look, I did. I did one meal replacement. Pick a meal, but you're replacing it. And that's what I
Y'all
did.
put alcohol in your food.
We cook with it.
It depends on what I'm cooking.
Right.
Mac and cheese.
No, I'm not putting no mac and cheese, no alcohol in my mac and cheese. Kind of shit is it?
You put alcohol on a roast. You can put alcohol on any meat in any pasta dish.
Like ribs.
Yeah, you can put some alcohol on your ribs. Most people put it in a
Barbecue
sauce.
You can put red wine in that.
Is it
Red
good?
wine. It gives it a particular flavor. Like I put wine in my beef stroganoff when I make it.
Yep, absolutely. I put wine on my wine in the brine that I put around the corned beef I made for Turkey Day or Christmas. Yeah, corned beef for Christmas.
Oh, I need to see if they got some Everclear over here. But you said and how they take care of themselves. I don't know. I ain't never seen nobody survive moonshine.
Oh no! Let me tell you what. So no, what I'm saying is oh no. Yeah, let me circle back. We were spiraling. What I'm saying is, yo, like I get geeked when I get when I get too much alcohol in my system. I'm ready to party, but I'm not like I'm everybody's friend, so I'm ready to party. I'm all geeked. I get hype. I have a good time. I'm not wild or nothing, but I'm ready to have a good ass time.
Good ass time already.
And I think that's the family though, because when I'm around my uncles, they act the same exact way. They act the same exact way. My dad has different mannerisms. He's very, very proper and grumpy, for lack of a better word at the moment. But yeah, I got the little fireworks going. So yeah, tonight I made the ribs and sauerkraut and beans. Happy, what you have for dinner?
Mac and cheese, ribs, and collard greens. And I put alcohol in it.
What?
In the chicken.
Oh yeah, chicken? Chicken or rib?
Oh yeah, I found some Everclear.
They don't sell 151 or Everclear here.
They sell alcohol in the grocery store here.
Yeah, they do that here, but you can't get 151 proof no more.
Oh, I wonder why.
Too many damn alcoholics.
Oh, people doing the food.
Oh God, yes. Ohio is Ohio is not a healthy state. There is a lot of drugs in Ohio. A lot of drugs.
It's a lot of crazy people in Ohio.
There's a lot of that too. Let me tell you, they shut down all the facilities. The Reagan era facilities. They shut, or the, who opened all the facilities before Eisenhower? I don't know. But the Reagan era shutdown of all the facilities was ridiculous. They were all mismanaged. There was all kinds of corruption. There was all kinds of crap. So they figured they would just obliterate the system instead of reforming it. I get it. I understand. I mean, there were horrible atrocities that were taking place in those facilities. But that also means that there was a societal shift where our popo became the cleanup men for people with psychotic breaks all the time, which is fucked up. We need like two groups. We need like popo for pew pew, and then we need, dog catchers for the for the other people. I'm sorry, health counselors, and crisis aides for the other ones.
I don't know what they doing with mental health. Man, elderly care and mental health is, just healthcare overall in America is horrible, and it just seems to keep getting worse and worse.
Yep. And you've even talked about it. You talked about healthcare for women, healthcare for Black women, mental health care. You talked about
even healthcare in the military. They make it so hard. Like now, for me
no.
to get my medicine is such a pain in the ass. I used to just be able to go to the pharmacy and sit and wait. Now you got to go stand in a line or text a line to activate your prescription. And then you gotta wait until they tell you it's ready. And then if you want it the same day, you probably gonna wait 6 to 8 hours. You probably still ain't gonna get your prescription that day. Then like there's a clinic, because the hospital is almost an hour away from where I live, but there's a clinic that's closer to me.
Okay.
So used to be you could just call your prescription in to where you wanted to pick it up. Now, because of all my health issues, they gave me so many, I had so many different doctors. They wouldn't let me stay at the clinic. They sent me to the main hospital. So because I'm at the main hospital, I can't pick my medicine up at the clinic. Even if I call it in, I can't go to the clinic and get my blood work done. So like if my doctor calls me and says, I need you to get this blood test, I got to drive almost an hour to just go get a blood test. And I could just go 20 minutes up the road. And they use the same system. It's insane. It's crazy. I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, ooh, just inconvenience everywhere. And then they got me over there at the main hospital, my children at the clinic. I'm like, what? So I have to go to the clinic to pick up their medicine if they had a prescription, unless I went through the emergency room, then I could pick it up at the main hospital. But I said, man, the lines is ridiculous. I was like, this is, I don't know what they doing. And I'm like, if it's like this.
This is out on the West Coast, right? This is all your recent experiences out here on the West Coast.
Well, I would have to say pretty much in the West. I don't really know what it is in the South, because Texas is the Southwest. So They started changing it before we left Texas, but it wasn't like it is over here in Washington. But it might be like that because they just changed the system over. So it might be that like that everywhere. I don't know, but I know I said this is don't make no sense. This hard to get your medicine. This is crazy.
Okay. So, fun fact, my dad's been dealing with the VA ever since he had this major triple bypass. Like they lost him like 2-3 times and brought him back, kind of thing. He had been dealing with an issue where the circulation was never restored to his leg, from the leg that they pulled the
veins out of.
Yeah. And he kept going back to the VA, and that was, he's very, 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 very stubborn. So there was no alternative to the VA. The VA is God, and that's all there is to it. So he suffered for like 5-6 years, and then they finally sent him over to Cleveland Clinic and made things and things started getting better. And then from there, he's kind of plateaued, obviously, because the damage is done. But yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
And it's the way that they're run, and it's not fair to say it like this, but they treat the patients outside of the field as field dressings almost. They're just doing bare minimum care, bare minimum, like the actual bare minimum. They're doing government work. It's good enough. And I'm seeing that trend more and more, and that's just what I've experienced with my father over the past 10, 20 years of actually more than that. It's been more than 10, 20 years. It's been 25 years or so of watching on and off his health battles with them. And I can't say anything because there's that, dedication and loyalty that he has for the VA. So, there's just no encouraging him to go otherwise. And this was them making him go to Cleveland Clinic.
It almost don't even matter. Like, the healthcare across the United States is terrible.
Yeah. Coolly, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you.
We learned about it. I think, what was it? Was it my senior year? Was it my senior year in college? Senior or junior year? We had the ethics of healthcare. And boy, if that class didn't depress the hell out of me, I was like, this is, tragedy. And answering who has a right to healthcare, who has the right to life. These are ethical questions that still don't have an answer. Is it who can afford it? If you can afford it, if it's not about the money, then who should pay for it? And it's all kind of foolishness.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Back in your day, it used to be good, huh?
Who?
My day? I guess I'm the oldest. Who, my day, Happy?
No, Queens.
No, I can't ever say that it was just good.
Yeah, she and I are about the same age.
Yeah.
There might have been more incentives and programs at some point that might have helped families a little bit better, maybe through the 80s, maybe, but not a lot. And then what happened is it just got worse, and the playing field just got more and more level across middle class America. And that's anybody that's making like what, 50 grand or more, between 50 and 80, whatever that bracket is. The ones that are
probably even less than that. Because Medicaid, women used to be able to get Medicaid so they could see the doctor. They can't even do that no more. Like
They
you
gotta
lucky it
get an
wasn't.
Obamacare plan or a national health care plan.
Yeah, they used to have like Medicaid for women because we need to get those. We need them annuals, and they not even annual no more. But you gotta get a Pap smear every 3 to 5 years
Of course.
or something like that. And you used to get Medicaid and could do it with the Medicaid.
Right.
Now Medicaid don't even pay for that for women. It only take care of the children. I think it take care of old people to a certain degree. And then healthcare for old folk is unregulated. So anybody and their mama is striking up private organizations and businesses to take care of the elderly, and they doing whatever they want to do just to collect the check. It's terrible. Mental health, ain't nobody paying attention to it. It's, mm. America has the greatest career, but has the worst actors.
Yeah. Yeah. The capitalistic side is gone just awry. It's just run amok.
But you can't even really blame the capitalism because the technology that it takes, that shit is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So, like these machines that they use to be able to diagnose people or get tests, somebody got to pay for that. And so, when the people can't pay for it, then what they supposed to do? Those folks that make that machine want their money, and they should be paid. They work. I don't know. It's a mess. It's a mess, and I don't even begin to know. That's why I wasn't mad at Obama for at least attempting to try and do something about our healthcare system. I wasn't mad at him for that. He tried. Now I don't know what Trump called himself doing, and why you walked that back? You should have kept walking it forward with your crazy ass. That's,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. There was a lot of things that was being walked back that I was like, hold up, and then I had to tilt my head to the side and say, what the hell are we doing right now?
I mean, he ain't want he ain't want that black man's. He want that black dot sitting up there with in the presidential line. That's all it was. He be all right though. I mean, he a 70-year-old white man, so he doing what I expected him to do. But aside from him walking back Obamacare and he says bumming out side, I really didn't have an issue with Trump's presidency. I think he did pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't appreciate him fooling around with the healthcare and not replacing it with something. But I will say I was entertained by all the races. That was funny when we don't want no Obamacare and la 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 la. When Trump pulled that shit back.
Oh, the platform before he got elected, or when he was just running around.
Who?
You talking about the races when he was campaigning?
No, when Trump was campaigning, they was talking all that noise.
Right.
And then when Trump got in office and he walked Obamacare back,
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
then they was, we didn't know that the Affordable Care Act was Obamacare. That's because it's called the Affordable Care Act. So dumbass. You sat up there and campaigned for him to take your health care away, and he did. Now you crying.
Right.
Because you wanted to be a racist instead of being a thinking person. That's what happens when you're a willful idiot. So, but I don't know what they're going to do with healthcare. Healthcare is kind of scary to think about, at least for me. Like, like it's at the point I'm like, is they trying to not treat people? They trying to kill folks.
Well,
They trying to let folks die.
the capitalist society bit is a good spiral to go down regarding that, because I think there's a lot of that. I think there's absolutely a lot of that. Whose panel was I on? Or I wasn't on a panel. I was in the chat. There was a white guy and there was a black guy talking. Anyway, it was a good conversation. They were talking about like the future and stuff. But the one thing that one of them said was that this new generation of guys are going to be overly angry or overly militarized and this, that, and the other. And I was like, no. Social media is doing quite the opposite to all of our men. Social media is making them more feminized. Social media is taking that aggression and desire to want to rip and tear and shred and run and jump up trees and climb and sow your oats and feel the pain and break a bone. Boys don't do that anymore. Men don't do that. We're not Call of the Wild anymore. There's no reason for us to be on a playground busting our knees anymore. They're iPad kids. So it's gonna be quite the opposite. So it's part of this, and they're shamelessly pumping out media and allowing companies to shamelessly pump out more, and then it's like, well, my kid's not doing this. Well, you've had a tablet in front of your kid since it was 2. All right, well, what kind of pill do I use to fix the kid? Right? And there's so much of that I mean, there's that whole generation is going to be like these like weird little skinny kids that are doped up. The generation alphas, what are they? Where are we at now? We're back around alpha now. The alpha kids, these little 8 and 9-year-olds running around here. So I've told you, Queen, I'm leaving the sector. Like my algorithm, I've nuked it twice now. So I'm going over to other sectors, and I've been looking at more like not counseling, but more like philosophy stuff. And all of a sudden, I found like teachers that are like have YouTube channels and stuff. Why is the trend on like 2 of the teachers that I just picked out of like my your thread? Two of the teachers I picked out of there, their intro videos to their channel their channels are about the fact that they have to change their teaching techniques because the children of today basically say, damn, you fuck what you heard, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, that's why I won't be a teacher. Queen, you will be a good teacher. I would be a good teacher, but I also be a teacher that you can't stand because I will whoop your child's ass.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
I'll whoop your child ass and then call you and tell you how I whoop their ass. And if you want to come and have a problem with it, I'll whoop your ass too. Okay? That's why I'm going to stay my ass out of these people's school.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to the She Saids. Both of them. Slewfoot, shout out. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Look at the chair being lit.
Happy New Year's to everybody. Yes, Happy New Year's.
Yeah, I ain't got that. Like, my children sit the fuck down and my children do their lessons because I don't play this.
Absolutely.
Okay? And I'm not going to play with nobody. Like, people be scared to say something to people. But if your child out there acting a fool in my face, I'm going to say something to him. And I might even yoke him up. And if you want to fight me, then what's up?
I think that my algorithm, when I nuked my algorithm, the ballet teacher that was crying about the ski, that's not funny, but she was so pretty. Oh, I felt bad for her. Yeah, but the ballet, I think when that ballet dancer was talking about that, I think with that nuked enough of my algorithm that like I got this like influx of like other people and other channels and stuff. So I got like these teachers and stuff, and like I want, like what I'm working on anyway, I'm filling in as the capacity as a teacher or instructor. And with that plan, like, I'm starting to get other sectors creeping in too. And that's how I found them. But it just astonished me that the first 2 teachers, one was a black lady, one was a white lady, both teachers, exactly, their opening things were like, with the changing face of teaching today. And the other one was like, we cannot apply the same exact rules that we've had in the past. These children we cannot approach these children in the same manner that we used to. Everything has to change because these children are not engaging. And I'm like, my mind was like, like it goes along with everything that, there's a doom and gloom channel that I've been doing a few reacts to, Moon. And there's another one, Think Before You Sleep. And they both kind of break down the to the visceral level, the visceral scale, like, you know, how these systems manipulate us and how the systems are manipulating and have a grasp on our babies now. How we're being nudged into idiocracy, literally, like sitting on a shit throne, staring at a television that literally looks like a Twitch stream. I mean, Twitch streams are literally idiocracy simulator. Like, they look exactly like the movie. I feel guilty for even being on Twitch low key with my gaming channel because I'm like, man, but then again, I'm limited. I'm not monetizing and all that other bullshit. So I'm not trying to pump all that in front of people, but inevitably it's going to happen. Inevitably, they're already exposed to it.
I'm blaming the parents.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yes.
I'm blaming the parents because there's too many people running around here think society is supposed to raise your children. Society is not supposed to rear your children. You're the parent. You're supposed to rear your children.
Yes.
Society is supposed to do exactly what it's supposed to do. Program the sheep and have them walk the line. You supposed to be the influence in your children. And these people, it's too many people. Look at this. Look, my daughter don't know who No Sexy Red is.
Boom.
There ain't no reason for her to know who that is. Why would she need to know that?
Right.
She don't know nothing about no ski yeet.
That's the worst.
I remember one time I let her go with family. And when she came home, she was like, I'm a savage. I said, wait a minute. So I had to hit up my sister-in-law. I said, did you teach my daughter that she was a savage? She's like, oh, no, I don't know where she got that from. Well, she ain't get it up in him, so I know she had to get it from y'all.
You know she got that from
we
driving
don't do
down
that.
the road.
I said, we don't do that, okay? We don't do that. We listen to classical music. And now don't get me wrong, I'm going to listen to all the rest of shit when they not around. And now because they're older and they can process language, I wear my headphones when I want to listen to certain things because it's adult content. Children don't got no business consuming it in the first place. It's
hell no.
For adults.
Hell no.
For adults. Like, why is your children listening to this?
And I thought, and see, people have programmed in my head. People in my family have programmed in my head, well, that's just the way those people live. Well, that's just them people. Well, that's just they do they thing that way. And I'm like, what the fuck are you really saying to me right now? Like, this shit's not all right. like, let me tell you what, Queen, let me tell you what, y'all happy. Bro, I was in the Kroger. Like 4 months ago, and I put this shit in somebody's chat. It might have been Messy Michonne's, I don't know, but I was in the Kroger and there was a toddler. She was in a toddler in her little the pajama suit, and she had her little shoes on. She had a pajama suit, her sneakers on, but she had a diaper butt. She's a little toddler, and then there's her older sister that's maybe like 6, 7, and the toddler and her are listening to the older sisters, I don't know, 12, excuse me, phone, and they're playing the phone, and the babies, the one sister is pushing the cart with the mom and the other whoever and the ratchets and the aunties, the Aunt Tanya's were all walking them. But the toddlers, they were in the yogurt dairy section, and they stopped, and the toddlers were holding onto the cart twerking in the goddamn Kroger's. What the fuck was I seeing? And like my heart skipped a beat, and it hurt. My heart hurt, and I got a knot in my throat. That's what I felt when I seen that shit. Like,
did you see the video with the girls twerking on the tables at McDonald's?
No, but I heard about it.
It could be me. I'd have had all kind of switches out there. What you doing? You don't get on top of these people's table. That ain't no home training.
Right.
And see, me personally, myself, I'm not against twerking. But there is a time and there is a place. You is not going to be standing up on top of no damn table at no damn McDonald's like you starting early to prepare for your career as a stripper. What is you doing?
We don't need to see you practicing for your highest aspiration.
But you is a baby, so where you get that from?
Right.
I say, y'all children be exposed to too much nonsense. I'm scared. I'm a little terrified. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to send my daughter to no HBCU. I don't know. I'm a little terrified here. What's wrong with y'all?
Well,
And some people told me, the white kids, they got the same stuff going on. I said, well, right now, because, I live over here with limited amount of Negroes anyway. I say, I got plausible deniability. I can just tell them we don't do that.
let me tell you what, though, and I'm just going to be real, and I'm throwing it out there as a light skin. Maneuvering through the streets, sometimes it's better to find a place that's a little bit more mixed up where you can kind of like navigate and weave through around all the nonsense on both sides.
I don't know if
Because you'll inevitably encounter both in life. So I was like, you know what? Let me indoctrinate myself into the world of everybody and just weave through and sneak through Dolo and get what I need out of this place and be the fuck out of here.
sometimes I do wonder that if my children was to end up in, certain areas of Negro connection, if they would be all right.
That's where I was talking about the dodge and dipping a dodge in that side of the line and dipping a dodge in the other side of the line.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They got a little bit of it. I mean, I am their mother.
Yeah.
But
It's the awareness, not be scared of it, but don't partake and make the bad decisions.
and that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that degenerate, well, right now I call it ratchet culture, and it don't just apply to black folk. Now it's everywhere.
No, it's everywhere.
But that ratchet culture, it looks real fun.
Well, it always is. It's the adrenaline rush. It's the car spinning out and doing donuts in the intersection.
Yeah, and I'm like,
it's GTA in real life.
right. And I'm like, they not necessarily sheltered because I do show them certain things, but I'm like, to put you in that environment without parental guidance, how would you fare?
That's where
I don't know.
Were those so you just keep on keeping on, but where those where you get a better picture of that is as they springboard out of the peak of their puberty and everything, they get to like the 17, 18, that's when you're going to see like what it really is. What it really is, because that's where I was. As a dude, by the time I was like 18, what I was going to be was what I was going to be. Like if I was going to continue to stay on the path, I think in my 20s was where like the next phase came in, where I was like, oh shit, these dudes over here are doing this. Like this looks fun. You know what I'm saying?
I expect them to dibble and dabble at some point, but I just hope they don't get there and be like, oh hell yeah, this is life. No, it's not.
Oh,
don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Because
she said GT every day.
I knew stay out of the vicinity of them niggas over there. Okay.
Nah, it's all about the right. It's all about the nature, nurture. So the nature part and coming from good.
Yeah,
stuff.
I need to be wondering. So far, they ain't showed me no red flags or nothing, and we do have conversations. And
see, that's that good. That's that good stock. That's what's ingrained, and that's what becomes ingrained, and that's what becomes the habit. That's what becomes the vibe, the rhythm. Fostering that and continuing it's work, mom, but it's continuing to foster that,
I ain't got to do it by myself. Thank God for that.
True that.
Okay.
Mr. Sunbeam, shout out. What did we say?
Yep.
We said sunbeam, we said
sunburst,
sunflare.
Y'all know he was in the chat while y'all was doing all that, right?
Oh shit.
He be in the chat a lot. I'm like, y'all still ain't picked up that that's my husband.
Probably not.
No,
think that
and I be cracking up. I
I don't
don't
think
say
nobody
nothing.
has.
I don't think nobody know either. But I'm kind of cool with that because sometimes I encounter some interesting folk on this app.
So yeah, I be
And,
seeing dudes be saying weird little stuff too, like little hearty hearts, and I'm like, man, y'all better stop. Leave these ladies
uh,
alone.
yeah, I don't care about the heart stuff. It's that other stuff.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad y'all don't know who he is. Y'all don't need to know my shooters.
Right.
Just keep it up. Just
Right.
keep it up. You're being watched.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, you had mentioned that before. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we got this good chocolate milk color in this roof.
Yeah, everybody's stopping in. What's up? Peace out.
Oh yeah. Happy New Year to everybody. Uh-oh, I think it's time to add my stuff.
Yep, we just had another time zone go by.
Oh, it's New Year's for somebody. 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it's not
Oh,
yet.
ours
8,
is
9,
coming.
10, 11. You
New Year's
got an
coming.
hour before the East Coast reach midnight.
So looks like Purge is done.
Everybody probably striking up their New Year's stream
Yep.
so they can celebrate it coming in together.
Yep. The purge is done.
Oh, the party's over?
Yep.
Well, there you go. Successful purge. Great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now hopefully they stop asking me to participate in their nonsense. That's my goal for 2025. Do not ask Queen to participate in the purge. Ooh. Man, these greens finna go so hard. What is that? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Not purge the right way. Ooh, some people salty about their purge, baby.
But yeah, they are. And I also see that I can't believe that people are actually live tonight talking about relationship stuff.
Bro, that's, you know what? And send me some of that philosophy stuff because I'm over with the relationship discussions because it is painfully clear and obvious to me that these people is not really interested in no healthy relationship
No, they're
or
not.
none of that, and I'm sick of it. I am sick and tired of it. I don't want to have no discussions with it no more. I'm tired of all the nonsense, all these images and these fronts and stunts that people is picking up because like, bro, everybody come with SHIT, okay? Find you somebody who shit you can deal with and y'all walk through life together. It's just that simple because you ain't perfect and they ain't perfect neither.
I just
And these people,
unsubscribed from 2 people. I'm just
oh, like,
unsubbing. I'm unsubbing. I don't care about them. I don't owe them anything. They don't owe me anything. They're probably not a friend of mine or a subscriber of mine. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck these people.
yeah,
They're fucking
no,
up my
I
algorithm, and I be clicking the triple dots and being like, hide, hide, hide.
oh no, don't hide it. Tell them not to recommend it.
Oh, okay.
Do not recommend
Do
it.
not
Turn your
recommend.
notification bell off.
Yeah, and
Like
turn off
you
my.
got to commit an
And,
egregious crime for me to unsubscribe because your numbers is your numbers. But if I don't want to see your content, I just
okay,
make
so
sure my notification.
you'll just do that and block out the content.
Yeah, I'll block out the content and I'll tell them not to recommend their channel to me.
They'll be okay. They got a couple million.
Yeah, because numbers is numbers, and who
My
knows?
little subs.
Sometimes,
I won't do that to them, but yeah.
but yeah, once your algorithm starts changing, if they do anything that aligns with what you got going on, then their content will pop up. But if you don't care for their content on a regular basis, you ain't got to deal with that.
Right.
And you don't necessarily. I only take my subscription away when people are egregious. Like there was one dude in the manosphere, I unsubscribe from him because you got a whole PhD and you sitting up here playing these weird games. I'm now. Me, I hold a degree myself, sir. Come on, stop. Don't do that. If you're not gonna educate, then don't put your degree up there to make you more credible while you sit up here and playing nonsense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I can't believe this.
Or
There's
you can read. I unsubscribe from him too.
There's panels of people talking, and it's a live panel.
It's because it's New Year's Eve and they don't have nobody to spend it with.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about it from that perspective. Like, I'm happy in what I'm doing. Like right now, I don't care about that. But I'm not talking about relationship shit. My goodness. Matter of fact, what am I gonna?
They don't got nobody to kiss.
Matter of fact, what am I gonna? Ooh, let me talk about kissing. Ooh wee, there's a little miss shaking her tail, maybe. Anyway, that's a different story. What was I gonna do? Let's see. I was gonna burn it down and talk about departing from like concentrating on the sphere and the dating crap. That junk's done.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going into the music sphere, the weird music sphere too, where there's like experimental sounds.
Okay.
And like the chip tune sounds and stuff, like, was kind of where it started. And then I started getting back into like people that do like sound effects for movies back in the day would like take little microphones and travel around to different parts and like listen to like cars drive by and listen to people tap on wires and listen to birds fly by and weird nature sounds and stuff like that. And then they would end up making these gigantic sound libraries that would be the special effects for movies for the future. And I was thinking about maybe just like creating like a little library of like a few little specialized sounds that were like nature sounds that I captured. So that's like a secret ninja project. Then impossible to do it right. Oh, I got a tab here that says modern dating. I might want to delete that. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Help. I have 3 pages for help and religion. So help, which is going to lead into being a caregiver and caregiving. So I'm going to have a caregiving people's talk. Like caregiving for adults, like your parents.
Yeah.
That crazy fucking dynamic and the boundaries, and if you don't have a good relationship with them. Yes. Then the God series. Then I'm going back to talk about people being nudged by social media, our kids being nudged by influencers. I want to kind of get into stoicism while that is under manosphere-ish talk.
It's going to put you back in the manosphere.
It's going to mess my algorithm up, ain't it?
Going to put you back in the manosphere.
Yep, it's gonna push me right back in that group.
All the way to square one.
But stoicism isn't a bad thing, which is the weird part, because there's lessons to be learned from it, especially like if you've watched The Purge for the past 48 hours. You'll know that there's another side to life, and that a lot of times that temperance that we need to have comes from stoicism, especially as men, because we are the crusty, dusty, musty rusties.
But you know, if you just got a lot of philosophy, you might not fully put you in the manosphere.
True. I know my algorithm will get jarred a bit. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of topics. Plus, there's a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I'm over these damn relationship conversations. She get on my nerves.
It gets on my nerves too.
To be having these women sitting up here. You ain't throwing your marriage in my. What you want me to do? Hide it? Fool. I'm over here minding my business.
There's not enough alcohol in the world to keep me wanting to be on panels or to ever have made me want to continue to discuss about that bullshit. It's not.
I don't want to. They don't listen, and for people, it be killing me because, from my perspective,
Mm-hmm.
from what I see, from what I go through, it's not like I get up there and strike up a string. Oh, first of all, I'm married, and my husband. No, I just be in here minding my business, living my life per normal. And somehow they're interpreting me living my life as throwing my husband in their face. Or
Right.
I'm concerned about whether they got a man and some kids. Girl, I don't give a damn about you. I'm self-absorbed over here. I only care about me.
And see, that's the part. Somebody being self-absorbed in their happiness, self-absorbed in their position, shamelessly self-absorbed in everything that they should be.
Right. Like, what's wrong with y'all? I ain't saying nothing to you about what you got, what you ain't got, unless you bother me. Then if you bother me now, I'm gonna roast you to hell. Okay.
Right. And that's rightfully so. Like, you don't go poking a bear. But people don't know that there's still motherfuckers walking through Yosemite touching the fucking buffaloes.
Oh, that's crazy.
That shit's stupid, dumb. Never mind. Darwin. It's the Darwin Awards.
I mean, I think what you call it, what's the name? The crocodile hunter. He didn't teach them nothing.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin. Let his life be a great lesson. Don't be bothering stuff that ain't bothering you. Ooh. But yeah, I'm over it. These women crazy. They don't listen. You try to give them advice, they gonna tell you, no, that's not what it is. Oh, okay. All right, that ain't what it is. It's whatever you say, ma'am. And I'm not a therapist or a psychologist or any of that. So I can't really help the insane. It's not my department. It has become quite obvious to me that a lot of you people is insane.
Right. But you've got the counseling and advising angle. Like, you crazy. Go over there. They'll tell you what pills you need.
Right. Go see a therapist. So yeah, I'm kind of over it. I kind of just want to do my content and be in peace.
Ooh. Now, I did have one for May-December discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Young and tender. I mean, younger women, older man.
I thought that was normal.
I thought that was normal too. But everybody thinks it's taboo.
I mean, women tend to like they men older because they more stable.
And my news show. The news show is going to be fun because the news show is just going to be snippets and clippets. Tech, health, international, and or local.
Oh, you said the news show?
Yeah, news, NEWS.
Okay. That's the one I seen the intro to, right?
Yeah, I'm going to try to do weekly. I think there's enough that we can cover, that I can cover in a week. from those 4 different segments of society: technology, health, international and local, as well as YouTube streets.
I'm getting excited about these greens. These look like they're gonna be good as I don't know what. Well,
And more of a react. I mean, you know how news shows are, just reporting on what you're looking at, and that's it. Go get your information for yourself. But this was really, really cool. I found this out. Next topic. You ready for the new year, Happy?
Because I'm happy.
Happy.
Is Happy still here?
Happy has the tendency to fall asleep or bail out on my streams or my chats, and then go over to his girlfriend. He got all these little YouTube girlfriends he be chasing around.
You got YouTube girlfriends?
Yeah, he got YouTube girlfriend. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna put Happy out there like that. He's been found guilty of betraying the, what's it called? The Brotherhood.
Oh, he betrayed his brother.
The Brotherhood of Discord. We're on a Discord together.
Oh, that's where y'all came from. Okay.
He was on Discord with us. So I met Happy through Sweet Melody Media and Killa Swag. And then when I joined the Discord, he was on there too. That's when it all started.
That's when it all began. Ooh, that roux is beautiful. Look at me. Like a big old pot of chocolate milk. That's what I'm talking about.
So yes, I'm excited for 2024. I definitely am.
I'm excited for you. Can't wait to see what you build.
Yes, and I'm excited for, you know what? I'm excited for all the folks out there who are learning, improving, growing, doing what they should be, are good, upstanding humans, taking care of business, imperfect but perfect, battling through the trials. All y'all, everybody, all my friends, all my family, and those yet to be my friends or family.
Everybody. All the lights of humanity.
Absolutely. That's what I want to see. Because I know that the people that I fucks with are the ones that are going to be successful in and of their own right.
Yep. Hey, children.
Whoop, whoop.
Come tell me something. Y'all want baked cornbread or fried cornbread? The baked cornbread be in the pan. The fried cornbread is the flat cornbread and like pancakes. What?
Delicious.
Y'all want fried pancakes? Yeah. All right, I make fried cornbread, y'all.
Good choice.
I can't wait to smash these greens. They looking pretty good over in this pot. See, where's my foul pattern? I need to put a little foul pattern up in here. No foul pattern.
Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year to the Nuggets.
To the children?
To the people Nuggets.
The little ones. They ain't little no more. They big.
The little pieces of adults.
Dear Lord, where did the time go?
Yep.
This boy will be graduating high school in 4 years. I'm just like, what?
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 What? Really?
What?
Wow.
Like, it seemed like a couple of years ago, I was watching him try to hustle me to carry him because he didn't want to walk. He was pretending like he couldn't walk so he could be carried.
So he had hustle built into him.
Bro, he can't, man. Look, that child got game by the pound. And I was like, this one right here is interesting. An interesting child right here. This one, I don't know. He used to get them adults all the time. He used to get them all the time. He used to do certain stuff. I was like, don't play with that boy. That boy playing with you. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. You think I'm going to argue with you? I ain't going to argue with you. He going to show you. And then he go ahead and show him, oh, my God, Queen, I can't believe what you mean. Didn't I tell you? I birthed the boy. I know what he on. I told you. I can't believe. Uh-huh. You got played. Mm-hmm. What you get? He wouldn't ask for nothing. He manipulate them into giving it to him.
Right.
I used to try to tell them, that boy hustling you. They wouldn't listen to me.
I'm just now realizing that with this fireworks show they show it on screen, that they got it's a light show too.
Oh, that's cool. You looking at Dubai?
I don't know where it is, where this is specifically. But I just looked up and I was like, wait, that's not fireworks. Those are lights.
I just put my black eyed peas on.
Now, when you make black eyed peas, do you add anything to them, like jalapeno or anything?
Just some seasonings. I don't like my black eyed pea hot.
Okay. I don't mind spice, and I do like the flavor. So I'll take some jalapeno and chop it up, and then saute that in the pan with onion before. And then I'll get it nice and brown. And then I'll pour the beans in on top of it. Good to go. Let it boil down.
And my mama get that chow and put it on her own. Put it in her own food. But yeah, don't put that in mine.
I don't know where those are. Well, they're popping off shots out here.
They been out here, I thought they was shooting, but I guess it was fireworks. They been shooting out fireworks all day. So at midnight, it's gonna get stupid.
Maybe South
Oh, no.
America. That might be somewhere in South America.
All right. Got my greens.
Let's see here. Yep. Argentina.
Oh, okay.
Or am I tripping?
All the streams that's popping up.
Yep.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's Argentina. I was right. So we have like Argentina, then we have like Peru.
Mm-hmm.
Peru,
Yummy, yummy. Look them green.
Peru, Colombia,
Colombia.
Nicaragua. And then the east side.
Are you?
Yeah, so it's creeping across Bolivia, Argentina, Peru. It's coming. They're going crazy in the chat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, in the little channel. Little New Year's channel. Coonley, you want success, bro? I got you, bro. What's up? Bronze Flat Power God. Salute. Happy New Year to you, bro.
What up, Bruns?
What did Bronze talk about? Might go to bed soon. Boy.
I mean, I might take me a nap. I was going to do a watch night service stream, but I'm a little tired.
Yep. Yup. I'm about to.
I do like a New Year's Day prayer service or something, but my day gonna be. Well, my workout partner don't feel good, so.
So let's see. It's 11:29.
For you,
Mm-hmm.
it's 8:29 for me.
I better pull up WhatsApp because I know the family. I think most of the family's already. You know, the one thing I was not on the radar and isn't on the radar for most people is the ebb and flow of life. And unfortunately, this year has been an astronomical year for God calling his children home for me. Up until yesterday,
Oh wow!
I continued to receive announcements of people passing this year. My friend's wife passed, and right before her, my uncle, one of my uncles. And all I can say is life is short. I mean, everything from self-deletions and mental health issues to natural causes, cancers, old age. Life is short. We're only here for a blip. Let's rock out. Let's have fun. Let's do good things. Let's do good things.
My condolences.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate that, sis.
No worries.
Appreciate that. So, I might be flying down to St. Lucia soon. With the next
That's
couple weeks.
degrees is in the freezer. Oh, going to the island. They said the water is poisoned in the islands.
From the algae?
Huh?
From the algae?
I don't remember. I got to go look at the article because I was like, I know this sounds crazy, but I was like, I want to get out of the United States, but not really. Let's go to the Virgin Islands. And then my husband sent me this article that was like,
Ooh.
they don't have no water. And I was like, I ain't trying to go nowhere. Ain't got no damn water now.
I wonder if it was the Virgin Islands specifically.
I'm gonna find the article.
And if BVI had a water problem, because they are usually directly in the path of the slave trade hurricanes. The ancestors hurricanes that they always send over here every year.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's because the air comes off the desert, but it's still the ancestors. And it comes straight across St. Lucia, where Dad's from, is usually directly south of almost every storm that comes across. It usually just St. Lucia is like the tipping point, like the little arrow, the tip of the arrow, and the hurricane comes through and just goes bloop right off the tip of St. Lucia and then goes straight up and just like destroys the rest of the islands north and then comes for Florida. That's if you watch the patterns of hurricanes over the past 10 years, 15 years even. They had one major storm from a hurricane, and it was, I mean, they've had some pretty bad storms, but they had one major storm from a hurricane, and it was like Christmas Eve, like maybe, I don't know, like 2016 or something, 2015, I don't know. And that was like the last time things were really, really bad, and they were under like, and whenever there's like a real bad storm, they'll be under a boil alert for a while. But that's just like island living anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, you boil your water, use Brita filters, it's just part of life.
Oh, okay.
That's usually like the kind of situations that happen down there. But it's like country living. You know what I mean? I mean, other than that, it's just country living.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
The one thing I do not like is the on occasion power outages and stuff, and the way that the power systems be set up. That makes me want to punch the government in their throat. Looks like New Year's hit the island. They're sending messages.
I want to go to Carnival.
Happy New Year, family. Whoop, whoop. I think I already said Happy New Year. So I'm saying like Happy New Year for the 15th time. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What is that the celebration for anyway?
Huh?
What is Carnival?
What is what?
Carnival.
Oh. Ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, so the main one is Easter. So it's festival, just centered around Easter. Leading up to Easter. So to be honest with you, you know what carnivals are, right? Carnivals and celebrations in the springtime, they're just old Indian celebrations of the earth and the rebirth and coming out of winter and flowers and plenty. And,
okay.
You know that. So that's where and the Wiccans, that's all where it all comes from, and Mother Nature giving birth again and refreshing her crotch that is the earth as the seasons, you know, give way to rivers and streams from the frozen previous season. So all that poetic shit. So anyway, it all goes along with historical human traditions. And Carnival's just the same old shit, following the rotation of the sun. Jesus popped out, whatever, or Jesus popped out the rock, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. Then you have like, there are other smaller type celebrations. Like there'll be one like in the fall, there'll be one like for harvest time, and there'll be one like in the winter time, Christmas time. I forget what it's called. Everybody like goes from place to place, town to town, city to city, hangs out, gets lit, sharing libations and celebrations and stories of good times past.
So they're like similar to Mardi Gras?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Street festivals everywhere, barbecue grills, smokers everywhere, people selling whole half chickens, whole chickens, quarter chickens, island jerk flavor, barbecue flavor, side dishes of corn, side dishes of anything you can imagine. Oh, and beer, lots of beer.
I'm just living in Italy, in Sicily.
In Sicily, where the chocolates are?
I guess.
That's where the chocolate Italians are.
I didn't see no chocolate Italians.
They're made out of chocolate. You just got to ask them.
Oh, now I did have some that would tell me that they was black.
Yeah, they're the black ones. Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
they
Absolutely.
better than you.
They got
Okay.
so there was a big battle between Italy and Sicily because of that. That's them. That's their colors. Sicil.
Yeah, some of them be like, I'm black.
Yep.
I know
Sicilians
my
are.
ancestors came from.
They're colored.
And
They're
they,
colored. They're Greek. They're the Greek Italians. The Gritalians. No, I don't know their total history. I'm talking shit. But yes, they are the darker of the Italians. And yes, there was a big, and probably still exists to this day, um, colorism between the two.
now the colorism I didn't see, but you could definitely see the African influence in certain parts of the culture.
Yep.
Where they come from? And yeah, because like some of the furniture they would have. I got pictures. I probably should pull them and put them up. They would have them more statues.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would turn them into furniture and stuff like that, and it's pretty much in the architecture and art around the island.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some places is more concentrated than others, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you see a lot of I couldn't tell whether it was Greek or Roman because they
Yes.
kind of the same. The
Yes.
gods and goddesses, they still have some of the temples. Some of the temples are still there.
The Mediterranean. Everybody who lives around the Mediterranean Sea just pretty much is everybody. All y'all. All y'all need to figure it out. I'm joking. But the Mediterranean Sea, like all the different, excuse me, all the different nations that touch it, we're all just like traveling across the sea. Like, hey, yo, what's up, Greece? Hey, yo, what's up, Italy? You want to go to war? All right.
Yeah, but there was definitely a marked difference between Sicily and the main island or the mainland of Italy.
And let's be real, you're right there across the sea from what big fucking continent? Africa.
Yep.
All right there.
Right there. And I got to go to Malta.
Yes.
I didn't even know Malta was a country.
Yes. It's a very tiny, tiny little country. I know where it's at. It's by
Yeah, I
It's by
went to the
Sicily.
Blue. Huh?
It's by Sicily.
Yeah, I went to the Blue Lagoon,
Mm-hmm.
swam through that cave.
They
It's so pretty.
when I
But
was
then his
in
man,
elementary school, I did a report on Italy. I'll never forget it.
the man came out the ocean and he had a big ass swastika tattooed on his chest.
Jesus Lord.
I know, right? Can you imagine?
Jesus Christ.
I was like, what the hell?
Jesus.
I was very shocked about it. I'm talking about that thing was huge. It's like you just go tattoo it on your chest, huh?
The whole thing.
I'm talking about it was big and it was black.
Jesus.
Oh.
That'll ruin your whole day.
It didn't ruin my day, but it freaked me out a bit because I was like, it's 20. It's it wasn't 2020 yet. It was like 2018, 2017. I was like, yo, what the hell's going on here? I was taken aback by it. I say that. Like, oh wow.
No doubt. It be like that though.
What else I see down there? Oh, I got to see where the Cyclops was in the story of Odysseus.
Yes.
So it's some mountain formations in the ocean that look like the Cyclops. What else I got to see? A lot of the Greek and Roman folklore.
Uh-huh.
I got to see a lot of
The historical sites.
yeah, the landmark. They talk about the stuff. It was pretty cool to see. I got to see where Medusa lived. I was like, oh, this is cool. Everything I read about, well, not everything, but a lot of the things I read about at school, I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
But most are kind of weird because you got all that Greek and Roman stuff, but the signs or it looked like Arabic. And I was like, I'm so confused by this place.
You know what? There's a lot of places in Europe that are like that, though. Now, did you fly in or did you guys boat across?
Yeah, we flew
Okay.
because it's real cheap to fly around Italy.
Okay.
I mean, fly around Europe.
Yeah.
Like, you go pretty much anywhere in Europe round trip for like less than €100. Meanwhile, you try to go to the next state in the United States, you're going to pay $500.
$600 to go from here to New York trying to get my father to the island for his brother's funeral.
Yes, ridiculous. Like, this is crazy. But it's cheap to fly in Europe.
Yep.
And then it was some other islands my husband took me to for my birthday. What the hell? Le Prix? Le Perry?
Whereabouts? Whereabouts?
They off the coast of Sicily. Some little islands over there. There's like 3 of them. And he didn't take me to the one I wanted to go to because, you know, he's a man.
There's one Lampedusa, Lanosa.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, and then whatever the other one is.
We went there. He took me there for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And you saw a lot of stuff there. We got an ATV and rode through the mountains overlooking the ocean. We parasailed. Now that was some cool shit. You be sitting on the boat, and the boat pick up speed, and you just fly up in the air.
Yeah.
And you just be up in the air looking over all this blue. Oh, I jumped in the middle of the ocean. I jumped off the boat and swam in the deep blue sea. I wanted to swim off in this ring. It was a ring in the middle of the ocean. You could see straight down to the bottom.
It was like a reef or like a rock formation, coral formation.
Yeah, it was a rock formation. It was in a circle. And, okay, so the ocean is blue.
Yes.
But over there at that rock formation, it was clear.
Yes.
So you can see straight down to the bottom.
Yes.
So, me with my good smart behind thought, oh, that's shallow. I can go over there and stand up over there.
No.
I got over there like, you big dummy.
Even if you think it's a sandbar, it might be a lot deeper than you think it is.
Yes. So I got over there and realized that, no, ma'am, this is very deep. And so I got on a rock and caught my breath. And then I had to get back on the other side of the rock and swim back to the boat. And yes, happy birthday to me.
Queen was trying to get her Elle magazine photo shoot up and almost got stranded.
Huh.
Zembra. Ooh. I wonder what they do there. That's really remote. That's a heck of a flex. Now I want to flex like that. Need to find me a wife.
Looks like what?
Take her out there. Let's see. I have a friend at work. And she highly recommended. Give me just a second here. Yeah, I'm just looking at the map.
Now, the only place I didn't go was Ibiza.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not fine enough to go to Ibiza. I'm not going out there and embarrass myself.
No. I'm not rich enough for Ibiza. All right.
No, fine. Like the money, I wouldn't worry about the money. Worry about the body, okay? Go out there and be ashamed.
All right. So she said. Where's my little flags? Oh man, all my little markers disappeared. Why did my little markers?
All right.
So there's Moldova. Ah. Malaga. Malaga, Spain.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's a hidden treasure. It's a hidden treasure.
Now, I had a layover in Spain, and the little bit of Spain I did see, it looked like it's gorgeous. I was like, oh, wow. I see why people want to come here. All righty. It's going to be my last load of laundry, and all of the clothes are washed. So, my new year is laundry free. Woohoo!
Awesome. I have why do I have a load that's in the dryer? It'd be aight.
Well, you know, one of the traditions is to not wash on New Year's Day. So I am trying to honor the tradition and get this laundry done.
Malaga is going to be my destination.
Who? Malaga?
Malaga.
Malaga. You don't got to wait for no wife.
True that.
Just take a woman that know how to act.
True that. Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. And go have fun. Happy life. You still there, buddy?
Either sleep or gone.
Well, it's about that time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wish everybody a happy new year and shut this down. And then I might spin another one up, mess around on Cat and Poncho. Maybe. Maybe. But I think I'm going to shut this down, Queen.
Okie dokie, Will.
Get ready for my phone to start ringing because I know the family going to be doing what family do.
Well, thanks for letting me hang out with you.
It was my pleasure. As always, sis, it has been an awesome year learning these YouTube streets, having fun as a creator. More to come. And of course, I'll be over your way, show you some love. And,
Appreciate you.
Yep. And
have a good evening.
Everybody that's out here, Team Replay, thank you for being a part of my journey. More to come. There will be plenty of more content, plenty of more concepts as far as shows are concerned. And don't forget, you got Cat and Poncho out there. So please go subscribe to @C.I.P Gaming. Show some love to that channel as well. That's where all the hobby content will be, as you should know by now. Again, Team Replay, leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Get excited for 2024. It's going to be a blast. All right, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful and safe new year. Big up yourselves and peace.
So my phone is nice on. Please don't.
Averaging a peak to peak, I'd say of about 0.1 amp. Motorboats are around there, averaging a peak to peak, I'd say of about.
So my phone is nice on. Please don't.
I'm in the airlock now, and it's dumped to, well, first I dumped it to 9, and then it crept back up to 9.5. I dumped it again, and it's sitting at 8.5 right now. And basically the fan behaves the same on Joe's suit. When I first turned the power on, or just prior to that, he's drawing 0.6 amps. It goes off scale high for a few seconds, falls back down to about... Motorboats around there, averaging a peak to peak, I'd say, of about 0.1 amps.